Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm so happy for you all. I'm sure you all are very excited for the weekend coming up and everything. As you can see, we are very windy today. Our storm system definitely moved yesterday afternoon. No rain, but there were a couple locations that did get snow. Red Rock Conservation Area, there at the Visitor Center. If you go up there on Twitter, and you can see some videos out there. Also, Searchlight. Also, they had it really coming down over there. It's kind of southeast of here, still in Clark County, but they were definitely getting hit pretty hard with some snow out there. So, no snow here, but you know what? I'm going to attribute it to the fact that I've been keeping my Christmas up on purpose, just in case we actually might get snow. Because I know what's going to happen the minute I take it down, we're going to get snow. So I'll have to look at the forecast, see if we have any more weather systems coming. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if we do. So yeah, definitely a very windy and chilly morning here in Vegas. So anyway, today is actually going to be the last day I'm going to be talking about tips for your New Year's resolutions with helping to keep yourself going with those and everything. I know I've been, instead of calling them New Year's resolutions, I've been calling them lifestyle changes. So, and basically, a couple of tips that I was going to give to you. First and foremost, you know, with going through the lifestyle changes, I would highly recommend that you put them on your task list. Whether you have a digital digital calendar, or a paper calendar or what have you, write it down. Couple reasons. Number one, until you get it part of your routine and you just do it automatically, and that's something I've been talking about basically since I started doing my videos last summer. You know, you can have a tendency to maybe forget. So write it down. Also, there's that satisfaction, especially if you put it on your task list. There's that satisfaction that you have where you're able to check it off. You know, it's like, hey, I did this today. Even if everything else falls apart in your life, you can at least say, you know what? I was able to complete my goal, my outside goal, or what have you. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there's that satisfaction that you have. If need be, give yourself a gold star even. It's like, hey, you know. Also, another thing I would recommend, you can add it to your calendar or what have you. You can get yourself a notebook or just grab a piece of paper, a napkin, paper towel, whatever. Start journaling it. Start writing your accomplishments. Start putting down things that you have learned about your journey and everything. Maybe ways that you can make improvements, or things that have worked for you that you can take with you on your journey. Or maybe write yourself a little notation. Hey, you know what? I tried this. It didn't work. I tried it several times and it didn't work, or what have you. And write it down. It's like, you know what? Okay, let's move on. So yeah, I would highly recommend that you start doing that as well. I am actually in the process. I've been thinking about it and it just wasn't coming to me. And finally, I got it nailed down the other day, but I got inspired for a sticker collection. So I'm working on that as well. And so, yeah, both of those things, basically, it's the thing I was just talking about is something that could help you, or that will help you to reach your goals and so forth. So kind of like a daily tracker. journal sort of situation and everything. So yeah, be on the lookout for those coming out here soon. Just give me a little bit of time. There is something else too that I wanted to do up, but it's still rattling around inside my brain. Hasn't really quite hit me on how to do that as well. So yeah, that's something else I definitely want to see about doing right now for you guys as well. The other thing, and last but definitely not the least thing that I wanted to pass along to you as far as a tip is concerned with everything is be kind and compassionate with yourself. Be patient with yourself. These things do take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Give yourself some credit with what you are accomplishing, especially those baby steps. It's like, in those setbacks and so forth. I mean, perfect example is what I'm going through right now. Freezing cold. And yet I was still out back on the patio where it's very shady. Wind is whipping around. It's cold. I was still out there doing my morning grounding session and my yoga, and I'm out here walking and doing my videos. So yeah, give yourself some credit, even if you do have those setbacks and so forth. Give yourself that credit. Give yourself that compassion, that empathy. And most importantly, give yourself that love, that self-love. Remind yourself why you're doing it. Remind yourself your reasons for doing what it is that you're doing. And inspire yourself. I know I've been saying that all week, and I can't reiterate it enough. Inspire yourself. So anyway, I am gonna see about taking these tips and doing them up as like little slides or whatever, and do a story highlights up on Instagram. So be on the lookout for those as well. Okay. So anyway, I love you all. Have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.